Okay, so we've gotten into a short position now on NQ or NASDAQ. We're basically waiting for it to come down to here to either go break even or take profit at 1-to-1. We always either take profit at 1-to-1 or go break even on the trade. We waited for price to reject this area first because we saw it rejecting this level here. So we wanted to see price reject a bit further up. So we got in later on this particular trade up here. We'll see how this plays out. So depending on our risk management, so what I generally do is for my live accounts, I take profit here at 1-to-1, right? And if I'm doing an evaluation, so if I'm doing a challenge, I wait for it to come all the way to 1-to-2 risk reward down here before I take profit. I like to be a lot more slow and steady on my actual funded account, so that's why I'm willing to take it at 1-to-1. I like to win more often. I like to take small profits, right? So that's basically how I look at risk management. So on all of my funded accounts, I take profit here, and all of my challenge accounts, I take profit here. So we'll see if we can get to those levels today. If not, it's okay. Like, it's part of the plan. Losses happen. And we've had a really good run lately. So the losses will come. I think we had like 2 weeks of basically non-stop wins. Yesterday, we took our first loss in quite some time. Luckily, it was on much lower risk. So yeah. And I'll explain after this kind of why we get into trades with lower risk generally. And it's generally because trades are overextended, meaning it's gone too far before tagging us into the trade. Geez, I lost my trade platform now.
You lost your trade platform. Too many tabs.
Yeah, no, I've got one on my phone and one. Do you live trade every day? Max, we live trade every day in our private inner circle group. We do, however, stream every day, which is free for the public in our Discord. So we stream and we do our analysis. And then at New York Open, we live trade with our private mentorship group. You can apply to join that in the description. At the moment, there isn't much space available. I don't know if the last space has been taken or not yet. We did only have 2 left for this month.
I think we had someone sign up today, so there's 1 spot left.
I'll check on that a bit later. But yeah, there is a waiting list that you can apply at in the description. Those asking on YouTube. Is your TP and SL based on levels on the chart or actual entry? No, it's pretty much set based on ratio. So this is 1-to-1 and this is 1-to-2, yeah. So depending on, like I was explaining, generally what I do is on my live funded accounts, I will take profit here at 1-to-1, okay? And then on my evaluations or challenges here, I will take profit at 1-to-2, right? So that's kind of how I look to do it. Generally, it's because obviously my funded accounts, I want to be much more slow and consistent with, and I want to take profit as often as possible so I can get consistent payouts. But with evaluations, generally, you're trying to squeeze as much profit out as possible. And I'm not as attached to them. I don't mind if I, take more losses or take more break evens on them. Win rate, we try to keep it between 60-70%. Depends on the month. We do record all of the entries. It's all in the Discord. So we live stream to our inner circle. We trade live with everyone there. We record every single session, and we have a database going all the way back to last year, all with live trading streams, pretty much exactly like this. And one day a week, we do it live stream like this for everyone for free.
Ethan, I'm checking the journal now. With 1 to 2 risk reward, we 60% win rate for the month, and 1 to 1, 71% win rate.
Cool. Yeah, so this month we're at 60 for 1 to 2 risk reward, 60% win rate. And for 1 to 1, we did a 70% win rate this month. But again, it's not going to be like that every month, but in general, on average, we're at about 60-70%, depending on if you've got 1 to 1s or 1 to 2s. That's what we aim for, really. And by the way, guys, like all the records going all the way back to last year is available all in Discord. Also, all of the live streams we've had going all the way back to last year's. Can you guys hear me now? Again? Keeps disconnecting.
Yeah, I can hear you.
Cool. Yeah, your screen is frozen for some reason. My internet just keeps disconnecting for some weird reason. I'm probably gonna just start using like a LAN cable or something. You guys are out of control with the gifts. It keeps disconnecting, and then my lives keep closing. So annoying.
Yeah, I don't know, like volume just died when I found out that we entered. We need a hammer. Alright, bro. I'll start quickly.
Oh, it does say that I am still live though. So I'm not gonna keep starting them over and over. Yeah, price action's being super weird. Is it possible in futures that the TP doesn't get executed? Was the wick too fast over the TP and went up again? Not too sure what you mean. Because there isn't really spread with futures, so it's not super easy. Bro. So yeah, we'll see if this works out. It's It's not really bouncing off of the zone how I would have wanted, but we'll see. Losses do happen, and the reason I am not the biggest fan of the setup was it rejected here with basically a pin with a tweezer top, which is not ideal either. Let me just see here. So yeah, like I did say, we did go in with slightly lower risk. Obviously, if we take a loss, we record it as a loss, as a full loss. Same as if we go in with lower risk and we get a win, we just record it as a full win. Everything is, we either call it or we don't call it. Am I still live on YouTube, guys? I don't know. Don't know if I am.
It just says no.
That's so annoying. I'm not going to stream again because it's going to keep cutting out. What I'm not a huge fan of is the fact that it's like hanging around here for so long. That to me tells me it's like building some like it needs. I like when it just bounces here, obviously, because it means we're not sitting around. But it means there could be some kind of manipulation happening. Can you guys still hear me? Because I can still see your chat.